Oh, it went good. Started off pretty well. Got a little rocky there after that 7-run inning. Gets just sitting down for a long time. Trying to find a way to stay warm, but starting to find a little bit of a groove again. But it's nice to be on. We're not necessarily on a pitch count, but short week. No reason to extend if I didn't have to. So yeah, I felt good about it.
You felt being on the short week, did you feel like you needed to just be a little more efficient and kind of attack maybe a little more than usual?
I mean, yeah, but I mostly did most of my preparation during the week rather than I just go out and try and throw my best stuff all the time. So mostly during the week.
How do you feel like as you get to this point in the season, your confidence is growing? What do you feel like that's at this point?
Yeah, I feel super confident, especially going into this start after my last start against Iowa. I felt as good as I ever have, so I'm really confident right now.
How would you assess your season when you kind of look back at the ups and downs?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've done a good job of. I could do a better job of mixing up my usage of pitches for sure. But I've been doing well with my heater, and I think the biggest moral of the story is just free bases coming back to get me. So I think if I can do a good job holding people, no free bases, I think I'll do a lot better.
Getting a look at, you lay out with the bullpen, just what did you point to as maybe some of the struggles for some of the guys that came in off day?
Yeah, I mean, it's always the moral of the story is free passes will kill you. So, I mean, it seems like every time you walk a guy, he ends up scoring. So definitely limiting those is huge, and then just staying in the zone and taking what they're giving us.
First time in the blacks?
Yeah, I've been waiting to throw in these. I've never had the chance. So.
Is that your call?
Yeah, we got to choose the jerseys every week. So.
You said you dropped a changeup in there. Curious what you want to do with that pitch, just as a compliment to your arsenal.
I mean, the goal is to be able to throw that any count I can because it's a huge pitch to go off my fastball, get off my heater, and yeah. So if I can get that to where I can throw it consistently, it'll be huge for me.
How many times do you throw it, would you guess?
I'd probably throw it
Three or
four times a game-ish, yeah.
Have you been just tinkering with that since you got here, or when did that kind of pitch crafting start?
Yeah, so I actually started throwing. I threw a split changeup in high school a little bit, didn't really throw it, and then started that here. And then I've converted to the kick change where I spike the middle finger, and so like what a lot of guys have been doing. So I've been working on that, and then just trying to fine-tune it and get more control with it. So.
Yeah, the curveball and the slider. And
yeah.
The fastball.
Yep.
With the kick change, I'm a pitching nerd, but have you seen the high velo that you're able to get from that, or he said it was in there at 83 or so, but have you been able to creep the velo up in there? I know some guys.
I know I can. I've been working on actually getting it deeper in my hand, so that'll take off more velo. But my old changeup I threw it like 90, so it wasn't as effective. But it's better for me to have the velo change for sure.
What's your mindset going into the postseason? This is your last regular season start.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to peak at the right time is the biggest thing for me right now. Just trying to stay in the zone and do whatever I can to help my team win because that's all I really care about. So,
have you talked at all to Nelson or Grandpa Joey at all about like what awaits for you, how things change when?
Not necessarily. I mean, I know obviously there's added pressures and things like that, but at the end of the day, it's me on the mound versus the guy in the box. So I'm not too worried about stuff like that.
How much fun is that for you when you get to this point in the year? Like this is what you came here for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't be more excited. I'm super excited for the postseason.
Working with Webby, like obviously he's had a great month at the plate, but defensively, like what kind of stands out? Just kind of working with him, game calling, all that.
I mean, obviously the biggest thing is his arm for sure. Any guy that tries to steal, he's a liability to get out. So that's huge for me. Him taking extra bases extra outs on the bases. Just blocking the ball. I mean, he's going to stick his nose in front of any ball. He's a grinder. He's a freaking dirt ball. So he'll get in there, do what he has to do. So I really appreciate that from him.
What was the verdict on the Blacks? Everything you hoped they'd be?
I liked them. I mean, they worked fine. I liked them. Yeah, Nelson he always likes the tighter sleeves. So I knew he would like to throw these too. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks.